Hi folks, John Hicker here again, the pro from Brooklyn Country Club in Rochester, New York. Today we're going to talk about creating power. This is the number one thing I get questions about. How can I hit the ball further? So if you're a person who hits the ball weak to the right, you can't compress an iron, you can't hit the ball, then the ground. We're going to work on today showing you how your pivot creates power, and I'll explain that as we go along. Alright, the screen on the left is going to kind of show you the drill I'm going to give you, and this is a club throw. Alright, and we're actually trying to throw this club far. So this is kind of a funny one in that it goes away from the natural etiquette to golf, but again, it's a nice one to give you a sense of how to create power. So I'd suggest you do this well away from a green. You can see I'm aiming well to the right of the green, or do it in your backyard, somewhere where you can't hurt anybody, because this will be hard to control at first. You could use a different object also. So, alright, swinging back, you can see that the club works around my body. And I like to say that my right arm is created width. You can see that there's a less than, let's say, a 90-degree bend in my right arm. So to create power, you need to create width, and you need to swing the club around yourself. So that's really all I can show you from this angle, other than showing you the completed motion here. So I'm really trying to let this club snap through, creating power. And you can see it's starting hopefully where I'm aiming there, a little bit left of it, but that's the idea. Okay, the screen on the right is where I show you what the pivot's all about. Okay, so we swing the club back. You can see I start with lines on my hips, and you'll see my left hip moves away from its original starting position. But to start the downswing, this is the pivot part. The lower body starts the downswing slightly before the upper body. Hard to think about when you're swinging a golf club. A lot easier to get the sensation here when you're actually doing it with this drill. You can get the feeling of the lower body starting. So the left hip moves forward, and then the left hip turns out of the way, and the right hip comes coming forward, and that creates the whip, the speed to the swing. So this little movement right here is where your power is created. You'll see how my feet work. You're creating quite a bit of zip in there. So if you're going to do this drill, like I say, do it away from people. Do it with something that you're not going to hurt anybody. Maybe a wiffle ball bat, something like that. But it helps you get the sensation of your pivot and creating power. So this is part one for creating power. Part two is I'm going to show you how the club works in the swing. So this is more the body. But I know this will help you hit it further and hopefully get you closer to the green and help you shoot lower scores. Thanks.